Well, Mom and I are off the ship. That was easy for us, but Emma had to go back because she was wearing Crocs.
Wrong shoes.
Yeah. With the things that we kind of have planned today, I think an outdoor shoe, especially one that's going to keep your feet warm and dry, is kind of important. So we've walked our way to the home base of the tram, and there's a shirt company right over here, the Alaska Shirt Company. We're kind of shopping our way to the car that we've borrowed or rented for the day, just because I kind of want to see what's available. So I think we're gonna duck across the street and see what's in here before we go get the car. So I picked up our little carriage for the day, and it's orange, like a pumpkin. It's not going to turn into a pumpkin, I think we don't have to turn it back in until 9 o'clock tonight. But we are now out here at the Shrine of St. Therese. It's like a 20-minute drive outside of Juneau. Very scenic, very pretty. It's raining, and Mom's so happy to be back. Yeah, this was one of her only requests about this trip. She really wanted to come back here, and I'm glad because I like it. So we'll show you, around the shrine. This is not it. It's back that way behind the taxi. One of the things I like about the shrine, one of the things I like the most about the shrine, I should say, is that it's so peaceful, partly because it's not crowded. It's a little far out of town. It's a little off the beaten path. But when it looks like this, can you beat that? Because I don't think you can. There is a gift shop, and we'll show you that when we're ready to leave. Over here is the prayer labyrinth. And then the chapel's up here in this grove of trees. Okay, so there's orca whales right out here. I just saw their fins. These whale watching boats are following them. I just saw the fins. So you're looking for the dorsal fins. There they are. Ooh. Wow. Good, Mom.
But that's a baby. That's maybe from last winter. It's called Marmot. It's posed for the photos. As you see, it's not afraid by people. See?
Hello, friend.
It's make you whistle too. But stay other time close by the stone because the eagles coming
Mom just checked out the gift shop, and Emma is in, or just finished, the prayer labyrinth. Here's the prayer labyrinth. One o'clock, and we're leaving. We had a wonderful time, very peaceful. We got to see whales. We got to see a marmot. What? Was not expecting that. Also, we're hungry, so we're gonna head back to Auke Bay, and we're gonna go to Forbidden Peak. Yeah? We're hungry, cold, damp. It'll be nice to dry off and eat something. I want to say I was really anxious to rent a car, like from Turo, and then drive in a very foreign place. It's still America, but it's not home. It's been really easy to kind of pick up driving around here. I don't know exactly where I'm going, so I need help navigating, but that's why I brought these two along.
Yeah, we are good for something other than just
Sometimes.
being a companion.
Sometimes, yeah. Here's a better look at Auke Bay. And here is the entrance to the brewery, Forbidden Peak. Yeah, Forbidden Peak Brewery. There we go. Mom and I are both getting flights here. And we're looking at the food menu. And the way it works is it's kind of like a food truck, but it's residential inside this brewery, which is really cool. So you order and pay for the food separately at the, or you order and pay for the drinks separately at the bar, and then the food over here. So I was outside and I got a phone call from my boss. Mom and Emma ordered food while I was outside on the phone. And this is the Korean fried chicken sandwich. That's the fish and chips. And Mom's already started on the beer. And I'm not upset about that at all. I've already tried the Hoochier Mama, and I like it. We finished at the brewery, which is just on the other side of those trees. And then you see this right here. That's the U.S. Post Office. If you know our mother, you know she's got to send mail everywhere she goes.
Drop a little mail in the mailbox.
We are now at Mendenhall Glacier. It's cold, it's damp, it's Emma's first time. And we're all very excited. We've got some cash for the pay station up here because you do have to pay like $5 per person. Not a big deal. And in my opinion, worth every penny.
Well, I think if we follow the path here.
We've come up to the visitor center where they've got these really wonderful windows with a perfect view of the glacier and of Nugget Falls. I'll show you that in a second. And a gift shop. They have stickers and pins. They've even got patches over here for $5. These are really cool. And of course they've got shirts, sweatshirts. Is that one a long sleeve? The light blue? It's pretty.
This view.
Yeah. There's Nugget Falls over there. And of course Mendenhall Glacier. Here in the visitor center, they kind of show you how glaciers are made. And it starts with a snowflake. Snow is 80% air. but after a long time, glaciers are formed by compacting snow to get rid of all the air bubbles. So it's just really, really thick sheets of ice. And I love this diagram here. I think it's so cool. Start with a snowflake. Nugget Falls is 2 miles round trip. All right, you could go left to the photo point or right to Nugget Falls. And that's what we're gonna do. Emma is skipping this time. She's got a couple of blisters and she doesn't want to make him angry. So we're gonna do the walk without her this time. But I think she likes Alaska enough. She'll come back. So I don't think this is her only opportunity. I think we're almost to, if not just past, the halfway mark. And it's nice because they've got some place for you to sit, a couple benches. According to Mom's watch, we are 0.66 miles from the visitor center, and we can hear the falls. And when we round this bend, we can see it. There it is. So we're a little out of breath because we've been walking really fast. Because there was this kid, and I don't know who
attach themselves to me. She attracts animals, and I attract small children.
Yeah, we're kind of like an amalgamation of Disney princesses. So I found a marmot earlier today and a bunch of whales, and she found a boot scuffer. But we were walking, and this kid started walking with us.
Yeah.
Scuffing their boots the whole way. I don't know who, like which adult that kid belongs to.
I don't think it has a parent.
But we walked fast enough to lose it. It's not our kid. Not my circus, not my
Bear
monkeys.
got it.
And I think we're coming up to a place where we need to make a decision. You know, the 0.6 mile marker felt really close to this, but the 0.6 miles leading up to the 0.6 mile marker did not feel like halfway. I know the 0.5 is halfway, but this part felt like it went really quick.
Yeah, the last part.
Yeah, the last part. This is the part that is really not accessibility friendly. Most of it up till now has been pretty friendly. This part, it's not. You gotta be careful because the big rocks are slippery. You don't want to trip and fall. If you can make it though, it's really pretty. So over here is the visitor center, right there. And you can see all the iceberg bits, pieces of glacier floating in the lake. And then Mendenhall is behind this little spit of rock over here. That's it. Up there, that's the glacier. But this is Nugget Falls. Something to keep in mind when you take the hike out to Nugget Falls is that there are no facilities out here. No water, no food, no restroom. So take care of all that stuff before you come out here because it's a 30-minute walk out.
And then 30 more back.
It's a mile out and a mile back. So
And there's no real good place to sit.
there's a couple of benches about halfway, but if you're a slow walker, it's going to take you more than half an hour to get out here.
and longer to get back because you're already tired and you're going
Uphill.
uphill.
Yeah. So just think about it. You know, is it worth it? For some people, yes. For me, yes. For some people, no. The path can be wet, muddy.
Potentially treacherous.
Yeah, potentially treacherous and most certainly dirty. I would suggest not wearing shoes that you don't mind. Well, I would suggest wearing shoes you don't mind getting dirty. So don't wear shoes you can't clean. And also don't wear shoes that are not going to protect your feet. Keep them dry. Keep them warm. You don't have to have boots like this.
Or this.
Or that. Hers are steel-toed boots. Wear shoes you have broken in.
Yes.
Preferably waterproof.
Yeah.
And definitely shoes that are approved safe for walking on rocky terrain.
Practice wearing those shoes.
Yes.
I practiced my shoes every morning walking the dogs for the last couple of months.
Make sure they're broken in. Make sure your feet like them. Do not bring brand new shoes on vacation and expect your feet to be
like
happy.
They're not going to be happy.
Speaking from experience, it's not a good choice. Well, we made it back to the visitor center. Mom's gonna go up and use the facilities, but I'm gonna go down and get a picture of the glacier over here. The water level is so much lower than I remember. Oh, and they've got Arctic terns that are nesting right now. That's really cool. And of course, here's a better look at the glacier. And with that, my phone battery's about to die. It's time for me to head back to the car and get this thing on the charger. We dropped Emma off near the port. She's gonna do a little shopping and then get back on the ship. Mom and I are gonna fill up the car with gas. And then we're gonna park it, and then I think we're gonna walk around downtown until we can find a place that we wanna throw our money at that isn't a gas station. Mom and I have refilled the car with gas. We have reparked the car. I have updated the Turo app to let her know that we're done with it, so she can come get it anytime. And I think we're gonna go into the Red Dog Saloon, or maybe just the Mercantile. So Mom got a pair of gloves at the Red Dog Mercantile. And now we're kind of walking our way back to the ship. We're gonna stop at the Alaskan Brewing up here. I think this tap room is kind of new. The last time I was in Juneau, it wasn't here. But the last time I was in Juneau was in 2023. But the last time we were here, we went to the distillery, the Amalga Distilling. And it's on the other side, like it's way back that way. I don't want to walk all that way. We're kind of walking our way back to the ship now. So this is on the way. This is where we'll go, right in here. So it's open seating, and Mom and I have ordered a couple of flights. It's 4 5-ounce pours on the flight. And I do really like this venue. It's really pretty. And they also have food, if you were curious. I don't know if I showed you our flights or not, but we almost completely demolished them. We did pretty good. All right, Alaska Shirt Company time.
I'm gonna drive it to the Harley. I'm gonna drive it to the Panhandler.
That's your friend. Well, Mom and I have not made a purchase yet. There is a gift shop up here by the ship. We're gonna check it out, and if there's nothing here,
It calls my name.
yeah.
I know what I want, and I've not seen what I want.
What do you want?
A long sleeve shirt that's got
Turtleneck that says
crew
Juneau.
neck or long sleeve. It can be crew neck, but I want a long sleeve with cuffed sleeves
In a pretty color
and a pretty color
that says Juneau. Yeah, we saw one. Well, we saw a couple at the Alaska Shirt Company, and I'm laughing because one of the ones that I really liked, is actually a shirt that I bought in 2021 when I went to Juneau and then Skagway with Adam and Sherry, my friends who live in Anchorage. We
She
took
loved that shirt.
I loved that shirt, and then
Who loves that shirt?
Oh, I thought it was beautiful. I have a picture where my hair is a mess, but I just think I look so pretty wearing this shirt because it was such a pretty color, and they have that shirt. And the last time I wore it, I ripped it because I wrecked my bicycle and like
died.
I wrecked my face, ruined a bike helmet
Really got injured.
in Skagway. Yeah, I was really injured. So then today we walked through the Alaska Shirt Company and I saw it and I was like, ooh, I like it. I touched the shirt and I was like, I will come back and buy this one later. And then we were at Forbidden Peak and I got a call from my boss and he kind of like
There's trouble at work.
dropped some big news. And it's not bad news. It's just kind
Scary.
of life-altering news.
Potentially.
Yeah, and so now I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that shirt. I think the shirt, it's cursed, which is sad because it's such a pretty shirt. But we did find a couple of others that we like. One of them says Juneau, and it's pretty green, and it's cuffed. So it's a maybe. So if we don't find anything here at this one,
She said it's not very thick. And I said, I would just wear it over whatever else I have.
I
And
think
she
it's
said,
weird.
You already look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I think it's weird. Now, you guys tell me what you think. I think it's weird to put a t-shirt over a sweatshirt. To me, that's backwards. Let me know what you think. But we're going to check out this one more gift shop. And if we don't find anything here, I will go back to the other shop.
I admit my fashion sense is
She doesn't
non-existent.
have any, and she hasn't since I've known her. I don't know that she has ever had any.
I haven't. My mom used to fight me about it.
So we're going to see if they've got anything in this one. And if not, I'll go back. No big deal. It's not a far walk. Well, that might be the deciding factor. She thinks it's closed. The Glacier Express is closed, which is funny because what time is it, Mom? My watch is dead.
6:10.
6:10. Well, we don't have to be aboard for another 2.5 hours.
Oh, it's a little bit.
Oh, good. Okay. All right, I'm walking back. So this shop back here, right across from our ship, has shirts that we liked. However, I don't know that I want to spend $43 on a t-shirt, on one t-shirt, when the ones we saw at the Alaska Shirt Company were $17. So I'm walking back to the Alaska Shirt Company. No big deal. But hey, what this means is I'm going to be able to show you the shirt that I think is cursed. It's a shame too, because it's so pretty. So right up here is the Alaska Shirt Company. And all of these booths earlier today had people selling shore excursions. There's the Carnival Spirit, the Holland America Zondam, and the Grand Princess over there. But you can tell it's dinner time because I think those who are not currently on the ship are getting back on the ship. And I'm the only fool out in the rain because I've got to get a t-shirt. You know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So I didn't come in for this, but it's $25, at least on the tag. Also, this is the long sleeve shirt that Mom and I are going to go for. It's green, doesn't really show up very well, but it's $17. Let me show you the one that I think is cursed. It's this one. And it's like this really pretty periwinkle. And the back is cute, and it's got something on the sleeve. It really is a shame. I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna get the blue one instead of the periwinkle purple one, and hope that nothing bad happens. It's too late, I've already touched it, so we'll see. So the really crazy part to me is that the white sweatshirt that I found, it's like a quarter zip with like a button snap. It's really soft, it's beautiful, $25. The green t-shirts that say Juneau that I went back for, $17. The blue t-shirt that is like the blue twin to the cursed t-shirt that I'm in love with, tell me why that one's $40. Did I spend the money? Yes, I did. Do I regret it? Not yet, but I probably will. It is what it is, you know? It's so pretty. I have been thinking about this shirt, the purple one, the cursed one, since 2020. I want to say it's 2021, when I wrecked that bike and broke everything. Broke my camera, my face, the bike helmet. I mean, it was crazy. But the worst part was the shirt, because I had just bought it and it was beautiful. It was so pretty. I don't know. I liked the blue one too, so obviously I bought it. It's fine. It's only money. So I just got off the phone with Anthony. He says it is storming, raining at home, and nothing like the gentle rain we've had here all day. But I was talking on the phone with Anthony, and Mom came out on the balcony. So our room is one of these rooms over here, just above that lifeboat. I don't know which for sure which one it is, but I know Mom came out and wooed at me. So from one of those. So it's over there somewhere is our room. All right, I'm gonna get back on the ship. And the cam. Mom cam. So we're at Alfredo's for dinner. But we had a very lovely day in Juneau. Mom and I have showered. Auburn just got back and she said she wanted to eat dinner before getting unready for the day and going to bed. And I can't blame her, because showering and getting redressed after a day like today, that was exhausting.
It was a long day, and she worked this morning and had some stress. And then it was cold, and we got rained on, and we rented a car, and driving in an unfamiliar car in an unfamiliar city, and the rain is stressful.
But despite all of that, we did have a really good day, and we really enjoyed ourselves in Juneau. So I'm wearing a new sweatshirt that I got.
I'm not wearing a new shirt. I'm wearing one I got the last time I was here.
But we had some fun little shopping opportunities. We had a good lunch, and now we're eating at Alfredo's. It's the first time eating together as the three of us here, and I'm excited. Oh, and Auburn's not filming because she's tired. She left her phone in the room.
Well, our phones are dead. Mine was down to like 4%, 5%.
Yeah. Auburn's phone
My
already
watch
died
was-
once today.
I have my medallion because my watch is dead. I have my medallion on my hair clip.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's been a full day. So I got the New Yorker. Oh, and a cam. I got the New Yorker. It's got pepperoni, sausage. It's got like ricotta cheese too, I think. Oh,
Garlic
and
oil.
garlic oil.
That's
which
the
is-
important part.
Yeah, it's the really important part if you ask Auburn. And then we got, what is that?
California. Pizza.
She got pizza. That's the important part. Auburn's came. What is it?
He called me honey pie. No, he didn't. That's just the name of the pizza.
Emma came. We have finished dinner. We had tiramisu. Emma forgot to film, and they were also, they had started performing in the Piazza. It's not the atrium. It did get loud. So if Auburn wants to, Emma took a picture of the tiramisu. It was actually really good. And then we came back to the room. Auburn has showered.
I'm all clean now.
So we're all clean. And we brought back our leftover pizza for Auburn to have as a midnight snack. She get hungry. And we also brought back a huge piece of cake.
One piece of cake.
This is one of those premium desserts.
Yeah.
This is the chocolate gâteau. It is.
Each one of us supposed to be able to get one of those every day.
It's enormous.
The three of us can't eat one.
No.
Smells really good.
Yeah, it does smell really
They've
good.
had 3 different kinds of cake every day so far.
Yeah.
But they've all been the same cake. All, like every day has been the
Yeah,
same.
it's been the
3.
same 3 kinds of cake every day. So on the first day, we had the Black Forest, which was my first time having Black Forest cake, and it was really, really good. And then yesterday we had Red Velvet, and it was not as good, and it made me mad that it was not as good. Mom really liked it though, which surprised me. I thought she wouldn't like it, but she did. And so we haven't tried the chocolate cake
yet.
That's a lie. I had a bite.
Oh, is it good?
It was really yummy.
She said it was yummy. We're watching The Love Boat
What's new?
because we're on the Love Boat. And we have Skagway tomorrow. We have the White Pass Railway.
What time are we meeting?
I think 8:30. I think 8:30. Emma's gonna double check, but I think that's everything for tonight.
Dinner was good at Alfredo's.
Oh, it's so good.
So much better dinner tonight than it was last night.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And the thing is, like, Alfredo's is included in the Premier package. And
Yeah.
if you don't have the Premier package, you can eat at Alfredo's for $15.
Yeah.
Is that really all it is?
Yeah.
$15 per person.
And it's definitely worth that.
Yeah, and
It was-
what we had last night for $55
$55
per person was not worth that.
Sorry, you guys are moving a lot. I'm not used to doing this.
She's not good at it yet.
Sorry.
She needs some practice.
I need to exercise my hands.
But-
pinky.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention Alfredo's for dinner tonight was so much better than
So
what we
good.
had last night. So tomorrow, Skagway.
Yay!
Emma's first time in Skagway. We're gonna do the White Pass Rail,
I'm so excited.
so you can look forward to that tomorrow. Mom's having tea.
Mom's having, this is her second cup of chamomile.
And calm me.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted. But
it's been a long day.
it's been a long week.
All our love.
Bye.
Bye.